I need to start quickly before Zach's is starting late hits this time. I'm not gonna let it. So yeah, finally an episode in which I started without starting late. And this one, yeah, will be all about memes, all about us hanging out as we do every Sunday. Yeah, because it's all about that, honestly. I think the reason why Bitcoin has found its way to the hearts of so many people, that they're like LARPing all day, every day on Twitter, Reddit, all the other places, is because in the end, we're all having fun, including the Roger. Yeah. As long as the tweet is not about Bcash and all that stuff, then I mean, as long as the guy's having fun. In the end, all the biggest damage he has done is already in the past, so that's it. Yeah. So what is going on? Let's see through the scrolling of the timeline, because Professor is not giving up, and people are starting to ask the right questions. I mean, that part is especially fun when you know, yeah, what's going to happen. so we all know how this will end. We all know how this will end. Let's go. BTCPayServer. There is pavlenex retweeting, supporting us having fun. So as I said, yeah, in the last episode, we have done a special checkout for Elon and Tesla, but that checkout was specific for my setup. It was like directly editing HTML. It's just not easily portable to other BTCPayServer instances. So what we're going to do today is we're going to generalize that theme that CandleHater created. So yeah, if we let me just get my developer browser as well up and running. GitHub. Okay, here it is. So as you can see, the theme is awesome, and we can watch the full theme in better quality on our Bitcoin. Let's see. Look at the kitty. Whee! With rainbow haxers, tacos flying everywhere for plebs, cats as well. Wild, completely wild. And the way that CandleHater has done this is it's actually pretty easy to modify. So I'm looking forward to see if this episode will inspire more people to create their own crazy teams, like a competition craziest Elon team. And yeah, I love when you pay. There's also a party starting, so we'll be sure to put some Elon GIFs, especially everybody that's watching. This is yeah, we had quite some fun last week. Everyone that's watching this, yeah, I hope if you comment, we'll pick which GIFs we want. So yeah, it'll be a pretty interactive episode. Let's just see comments. What's up, BitConnect? Yeah. With BitConnect, you all know that Carlos is on Twitter, and see, yeah. So if you're not feeling, the whole thing. Oh, he stopped posting. So if you're not feeling the whole Sunday coding with Uncle Rockstar, but you want what it is, like everyday harems with Carlos, that then you can switch to this stream, because let's see, my man Carlos video. Oh, he deleted. No, damn it, we lost Carlos. He's not streaming anymore. No, it was Haren. I mean, just look at the whole thing, find it. You now have it on stream, so yeah, you can read all the fun. But Carlos, my man, we'll hang out soon enough. We have our own secret plans. So yeah, that's when it comes to BitConnect. Let's see. Let's see, Andreas, you've joined perfectly. Like, perfect time for you to join, because yeah, you can just see Carlos Matos, and then to switch because of the Andreas BitPaint, man, I love seeing you every week. And yeah, Andreas, nice seeing you on watching this stream. So one of the things we go like and do every week is we take a look through what happened last week. And last week was crazy with laser array until 100K. I mean, it's like jumping out of the fridge. Everyone, including Elon, including U.S. Senator, U.S. Congressman. Yeah, it's yeah, been crazy with the whole thing. One of the funniest meme I saw on the subject was where it is. Yeah, we have fun staying poor. Legendary, had fun staying poor. And on that one, also on that meme, I every weekend I'm jumping on the Clubhouse with Lightning Labs and Elizabeth Starkness, and her and me always get into influence that Have Fun Staying Poor is having on the whole Bitcoin community. And I kind of try to explain it from the joke perspective, because yeah, if you like seriously say somebody who is poor and doesn't have Bitcoin, like, have fun staying poor, that's not nice, right? But I was just saying how Udi invented the whole meme because he's not having fun staying poor. So I also invited him to join us next week. We will see if that happens. But when it comes to that, he already kind of responded. Like, yeah, Lindsay Lohan now pushing Tron. But we will see. One thing I would suggest everyone to do is follow Des, our awesome Des. She announces all of these clubhouses. And then our man Brecky as well. He hosts and moderates a lot of great clubhouse rooms. Yeah, and he has quite some fun with. Yeah, there we go. What can you do when somebody's artist? You just need to accept and then go with it. And finally, another person that I haven't mentioned on this stream that is great in hosting clubhouse rooms and moderating is our man GIT. So yeah, we'll see what rooms he will start and which people will come to his rooms. But yeah, I love the guy. Like, I only met him through the clubhouse, and he is great. He's really great. Let's see what else we had from the last week that we can take a look. Yeah, we had the whole deal with Calvin and Craig getting what they wanted, which is where is my developer browser. There it is, GitHub. With the link to white paper gone. It is what it is. Still there in the history where it is, view file. No, not here. Readme. Yes, view file. So yeah, that was that. Craig and Calvin wanted it gone. They're more important than thousands of us. So yeah, it is what it is. You win some, you lose some. There are some people in the core that have their own plans, have their own desire for power and influence and money and control over how that's spent. So yeah, it is what it is. As I say, you win some, you lose some. So what we can do is, we can focus on ourselves and repositories and projects that we are contributing. I, by some miracle, still have the full graph. I was actually yesterday, when I announced today is the day, I was thinking to not contribute anything yesterday, but by some miracle, I got 6 contributions. It's creating some repositories. So yeah, you need to send professional help. Otherwise, this graph will keep being filled. But yeah, today definitely will fill it up, and we will see how on your BTCPay server how you can have that awesome team. Only this time, it will be Elon. Plus, we're going to do some basics of Git because people always tell me these episodes are too technical, too deep. Yeah, I'm editing all the Docker container configuration, SSHing into my own server. Now we'll keep it simple, and I'll be sure to keep my sexy voice for Umar and Mike. So that they enjoy it, and get more contributors into BTCPayServer, because when I talk with pavlenex, it's all about that. And as for YouTube comments, I'll keep watching them, and Windows is great, of course, man. Satoshi developed on Windows, so that's the only way you can develop when it comes to Bitcoin. But in all seriousness, let's get to work. I mean, how do you get started on GitHub if you want to begin your own project and create something? First step is always creating a repository, and what we'll call BTCPay themes. Let's call it like that. Description: Sunday coding with Uncle Rockstar, having fun with teams in BTCPayServer. And as often as you can, always put it public. Let's go with power of open source, so that other people can help you out as well. Because to me, this whole thing with open source, I guess it's the only way we will be able to scale society as it is toward more freedom and more inclusion of everybody who wants to help and contribute. Because when I think about myself, being in software development for 2 decades, I really envy all the young devs, because now when I mentioned that Andreas is on the stream, it's when you go to what is mastering Bitcoin GitHub, it's the whole book is on GitHub. So yeah, if you have the same access and same tools that everybody on the project is actually using. So If you want to contribute, all you need to do is just you enter, you say edit, and there you go. All you need is knowledge, what you're actually doing. What does it say? So yeah, like tools are awesome because you won't edit here like directly. You're going to get special fork of this repository, and then you'll also get help on how to open up pull request. So it's awesome. I really see that we need to build more protocols and embrace that future in which protocols are no longer enforced by some crazy committees and politics and people who need to argue over weekly or monthly meetings, but protocol, it's in the code. And then when you read the code, you know what it is, you know what are the rules, and you know they won't change regardless of who you are or what you want or how much influence you have, and then we all will be better off. So yeah, once you created your own little repository and you want to fill it up, this is where you have the decision if you want to use command line or you have some Git UI client, or how do you do it? I do it through source tree, and all that I need to do is like clone. Let's put it in the documents. Yeah, let me see, just to put it on desktop. What is my desktop at? Okay, like this. / clone. And there is my little repository. And I need to initialize it. So let's initialize the repository because it's over here, simple folder, and I can start putting stuff into it. Let's see, what is the candles candles a license? MIT. Okay, so if it's MIT license, sorry Candle, I can steal all of this. No, I'll need to link Candle. Should have forked maybe. But let's see what are the comments. I'm not curious. What are the comments on the stream? Andrea saying Git Kraken. Yeah, Git Kraken is also pretty good. If you go and say Git UI clients, there are like a lot of choice, and I personally I just stuck with source tree, but there are some small problems with source tree. Yeah, Git Kraken, it's not free, it was like free, but there are some paid features. I need to try it out. I know it was like not even free, but now it's good. Everybody's embracing open source, and then if I like it, I can donate by effectively buying licenses. Yeah, donation. So okay, so let's go on this, and we're going to take all of this. Let's open up my editor as well. So I open folder, desktop, Themes, select. Okay, so we can start creating stuff. New file, let's go, and this is, let's keep with what CandleHater did. Let's keep the same file name. Custom checkout, there we go, and say let's add that file, adding checkout CSS. Boom, there is the first commit. But this commit, you've only done it locally, because the way that Git works, it clones and creates repositories. on all the different machines like that are used for development. So yeah, that because of that you have your local Git repository, and then you have remotes. So I could have this repository on like origin, I could have fork 1, fork 2, fork 3, but right now, yeah, I just have origin, and that's what I'll keep for now. Because if somebody say forks this repository, I could like add remote and say like fork 1, and default remote is always origin, so it's like fork 1, and then this will be the URL to the repository, which you either have in SSH format or you have it in HTTPS format, depending on what you prefer. So with that said, we just have one remote, and we're going to push to origin, like this, a local branch, and changes. And now that we've pushed it, now we can see my commit, and you also get a little help saying that whoever is interested can, like, you can influence what is displayed here by adding a README. You can either add README through this. I'm curious what will happen. Huh, nice. And then you just write MarkDown. So this is like header, and this will be the first paragraph. So you can either do it here or just go locally. You say new file, README MD, say BTCPay Themes, Uncle Rockstar having fun with all of you on YouTube stream, creating new themes. Yes, and then so that we all are in here in this commit. Let's see, do I have profile? Click, mute myself so you don't hear a double sound. There you all are. So let's include the URL. This all happened here. And print screen. Let's also get something as an example of how we would put open image editor. There we go. So let's have an example of how we would put an image in. So let me save this image. Okay, saved it. Should also pop in here. Perfect. So yeah, let's first see initial version of README. And because I want just README, I want to keep screenshot for the next commit so that everything is atomic. Like, I'll unstage that. We were doing some like really basic stuff this episode, but I guess it will be good intro for anybody that wants to get into open source. So it's like adding README, push, origin, push. And now let's see. Yeah, this time, last week I was turning off mic when there were like sirens, but now I'm just gonna use, if you hear sirens during this cast, you know that what we were saying is absolute fire. So so we're just gonna live with the fact I'm near fire station. What can we do? So yeah, I want to leave the changes, but here is our beautiful README, and we'll forever have the link to our stream. But open source development ASMR, yeah, I guess I don't know how that will go. Me whispering to you, everyone. But let's get the picture in as well. So the way that you would go with this whole markdown thing is, obviously, as always, as you're a developer, you go Google, like how to put image in MarkDown. And there you go, because it should be with these parentheses and then path to the image. So we also want image to be displayed. I don't know if this will turn into a link, but let's see. I think it won't. So this will be all of us hanging together on YouTube, and then path to the file will be just like screenshot PNG, and this should work. GitHub should process this tag and display the image. Another way, yeah, you can figure this one out is you just go to another repository, and if you see image, you're like, okay, how did they do this? Again, the beauty of open source. So this is README, right? And then you go edit, and then we see, okay, so GitHub also supports HTML. So we could just put simple HTML as well. But let's see if we can just do it with MarkDown. So say, okay, detect the changes detected. Okay, adding the screenshot of us together YouTube. And we push that to origin. And now refresh the repository. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, so now we just need to start editing this custom checkout. Because now I'm thinking BTCPay, maybe it's good that I show yeah, how the whole checkout experience works. Because yeah, let me just pull the BTCPayServer over here. So I have, yeah, a few of stores on my test server, Shopify testnet, from Shopify experiences, yeah. So I see everyone is having fun with me. If you're a dev, then you go Google, exactly. But here, I will actually even use Google here. But the way that you modify the theme of checkout is Satoshi's Bakery, 5 testnet dollars, and checkout. And yeah, this is the default theme. So let me just open that, a new page. So if you want to influence the look of that page, you go to checkout experience, and then there are few bundle themes. So you can go legacy, if you save. Yeah, this is the oldest theme in BTCPayServer, the Nicholas and all this green. But yeah, we changed that. Then there is a dark theme. And finally, there is this candle theme that we're going to show with all the cats. So here is where you would use it. But one thing, if you go to BTCP custom and you go raw, you would think that, okay, I'm gonna copy this and just paste it on here and go save, and that should work, but it doesn't, because what GitHub does is it sends this file not as a CSS, but it's like simple text file. So one thing that you can do is, you as a developer, as Amperature is saying, yeah, and BitPaint, like, you go Google and you quickly find this embedding CSS from GitHub raw. Like they won't let me. So you just go on Google and says, okay, use rawgithack.com. So you go to that site and it's like, oh, nice. I will have proper content types. So, you can use either CandleHaters or this new GitHub file that we've pushed. So yeah, let's use that. So we go here, say, okay, here is my URL, use it for development, and now I have URL that I just go back to my checkout experience and save. So if I refresh my invoice now, the party starts. Yeah, with all the cats. I love that this is transparent, so you can see what's going on here. One thing that's special here is the logo. So as you can see here, like a logo has custom field. So what we need to do, we need to also have logo in there, and that's not on in CSS, and that's on that's a separate file. Yeah, so we need to select that file. Let's see what our man said when it comes to this beautiful Giphy. Giphy, where is Giphy? Let me see, I have the link somewhere. I have the link in my secret chat with my man and Hans and Zax and everyone else. So I know I've left the Giphy. Yeah, here it is. Let's go, cat. We need to put you in play. So we put the custom logo, and now our beautiful cat is speeding. Speeding crazy. So that's actually all you need to do in order to have your own custom theme. So we are now going to use all of this and create a new theme, build upon it. So if any of this like confuses you, even like this basic stuff, what I suggest again is searching and saying BTCPayServer themes, and there you get to the great documentation that pavlenex, Brit, Zax, and a bunch of other contributors have created. So you don't need to listen to me blabber on the video. I'm having fun with like touching onto this, that, but no, you focus, you read the documents, and you can see not only like theming the checkout page, but also the BTCPayServer admin pages as well. And if you keep scrolling down, you will find that, yeah, this is all for the administration page itself, but checkout page themes. And obviously, yeah, when you're A, then you need to be first. Andreas first there, then Bitcoin fortune cookie. Curious. Okay, yeah, there is CSS here, so you can like try this out and then adjust it to fit your own, style. And there are like a lot of examples. A lot of them are done by our Art by Design SF man, and by some miracle I'm not following the person, so sorry, man. I hope you will forgive me. Let's go. 9 hours. We retweet something right away, because he has done a lot of great pages, including this for Human Rights Foundation. It's pretty cool. Yeah, really strong colors in here. See, let's go. Miles is always there when it comes to gateways. So yeah, this is the Andreas page, fortune cookie, crypto cloaks. So yeah, you have all of those themes in here, including their source. So if you want to play with it, again, the beauty of open source, there you go, my strong colors. I can now see which colors it is. You can nicely organize. And yeah, one thing that I love about our documentation is also you edit this page and you go right to the page in appropriate repositories of BTCPayServer doc, and you then edit, and everything will be committed for you, PR opened, and so on. Like I can commit directly to master branch, but obviously I won't. I can, like, create a pull request. I don't want to mess it up for our documentation contributors. And another thing that I would suggest while I am on the topic is there is organization repository. So if all that I'm saying so far is like, oh, it sounds nice, but I don't know how to start solo, I want to first meet people, I advise you to come to this repository, and there should be calls announced, like when they are, what's the exact time, and how do you join the call. So if you like, just click here, you will go to Jitsi, you enter your name and say no too many windows, no too many screenception, and then you join the meet. Nice. Oh yeah, I think my desktop is now plugged to my webcam, and it's completely lost. Like, this is so I just need some music, Eski. I just need some techno, or I don't know. This is too trippy and hypnotizing. So let's move from multitudes of Jitsi. When you join, you won't have all these, all this craziness. You should just have your webcam, which you can turn off, and then you can participate in the call. So, yeah, just go to BTCPayServer Organization, and if you have issues, then it's great. We all have issues. We're gonna solve them together. so that's that. And now going all the way back on themes, we now have saw all the details of how you're doing themes. So now it's just a matter of us picking which Elon GIFs we want to display, and we have quite some choices. Obviously, sorry, Andreas, but when you're present, it's just like, what is BitConnect? We can't get away from Carlos. So yeah, that's there, and we have few Elon images. So what I was thinking, like, let's put our cool rainbow kitty with car as a header. Let's put this instead of Daco, like just dancing left and right. I mean, it's hard choice between this and this. It's a really hard choice. I know, what do you all say in comments? Curious, we'll give it a little bit time. Like, this is also good. Yes. What? Good choice, I would say. So and this will go into our pay box, so payment box. So let's do it like that. And actually it should be pretty simple because there are only 3 GIFs. So there is a background GIF, which is this one. So what did we say? We say Fortnite dance, Yeah, if you disagree, just post in YouTube comments. We're gonna change it. That's that. And then the second one is in payment box. So for payment box, we said this one. And let me just copy it. And just copy it, paste it. It should go. Let's type it. Yeah, here. No, here. It should be here. So that's the payment box, and then the last one is when we have paid. So for that one, which one to use? Which one to use? Let's use let's use this one. And yes, 3 GIFs changed. And the only thing that I've also saw here is like thank you candle. So it's like, let's go thank you Elon with candle, of course. Yeah, so we'll leave it like that. And then my cat, I have it separately as this GIF, so that goes into that other field. So let's go. We save these changes. We say, okay, change the GIFs for the theme. Change the GIF for the theme, so we have super Elon mode. And we push that to origin. Now this raw GitHub, it should have changed. Yes, it did. And we just need to see, okay, so we have it here. We already created a URL for development. So now it's just a matter of updating our checkout experience. So we say, okay, no longer a kitty, and yes, this as a header kitty. So we go, no, I messed something up. Let's see, git hack. Okay, git hack, that one is good. Over here, let's see there, copy. Okay, so gif. Okay, save. And that should be it. Yeah, if I create another invoice because this one expired, we'll just say let's create new invoice. Let's make sure that Shopify testnet is selected because that's the store in which I'm editing checkout experience. First try. Yeah, it's like just not thank you Elon. Why is not that? That one is not changed, and maybe I didn't save. I did save, but yeah, it's pretty quickly to edit it and modify it. It's all looking good. I'm just now curious why thank you is like this. So the way, yeah, you can figure that one out is just to like go view source, which is control U, or it's here. Yeah, I don't know where the view source is. Another thing I can do is go inspect element. Yeah, I don't know where it is because I always use control U. So let's see, thank you. So this one is maybe cached. Yeah, that's probably what's happening. Because we go on raw git hack. Thank you. Yes. So let's try this one. What will be here? Thank you, Elon. So yeah, this one should work. Let's quickly get it in. Save. Refresh. No, it's not giving up. It's not giving up. Need to figure it out. Yeah. Well, I guess I could spend more time debugging it, but I don't know how excited everyone is on me debugging the caching of CSS value. Instead, yeah, I'm thinking let's do Nicholas, and we'll say thank you Nicholas in there, so that one will work. Because as you see, like now you have all this as a theme. You know, just say this is new folder Elon. So we move that file over here, and we say creating structure to have multiple teams. So we push that over there. So that's how I'm going to do caching. Now I'll break the path toward the file. So it will have to refresh. But we do that. Okay, thank you, Elon. So now we do our other emperor, which is Nicholas. So just copy this, paste it here, and we now show to the world the craziness that Enhance is doing when it comes to Nicholas. So let's go save image as BTC Themes Nicholas. Nicholas paid. I'm just preparing the images for all of you on the stream. You're gonna laugh like crazy when you see these. I mean, Enhance as a chief meme officer is just fire. It's complete fire. He like the only thing I'm missing like header image instead of the kitty, but I'm really loving the kitty, I must say, for some reason. So we may even use more rainbow kitties in here. And hence, if you're listening, and I think you are, we need like rainbow Nicholas head going here, because you have a Nicholas background dancing. We're gonna put that in. We can put this as in payment box, and finally when it's paid, yeah, this can be paid image. So what I now need to do is just like I go here, I go to Giphy and say okay, blocked. Oh no. Let's see if it will work for here. No, one is missing. We can't have paid page missing. So yeah, upload on Giphy. Yeah, I'm loving the comments when you see Nicholas's images. So background is there. Let's go Nicholas dancing. While it's uploading, let's also see, I didn't see any Twitter comments. Let's keep crying. Oh no. Well, we have other stuff we have other stuff to focus on other than stock market. But for stock market, actually, one thing that I've done with laser brains is created that video for our hero roaring kitty, because he was absolute fire on that congressional hearing. Where is that media? It's like the most important points from congressional testament, which is 2 points. Let's hear it, kitty. Let's tune up the volume and go.
First, I'm not a cat. Second, I like the stock.
So I like the stock. And for things to be even crazier, just noticed yesterday is that Madman got 2 more million into GMO shares, so he likes the stock. The whole thing is causing various like ecstasy, so all of you that don't like stocks and craziness, please switch to GitHub. Please switch to our refuge at GitHub, because it will be round 2 of craziness, and you don't want that. You want commit graph, you want open source, you want to be doing stuff when it comes to improving the Bitcoin ecosystem. I'm not sure we're doing that here, but who knows? I guess I guess we will see when this episode's end and how many people have joined our great chat.btcpayserver channel. And I just need to make sure I don't dox anyone. So yes, this is the place you want to come to and join the whole community and have fun with us. The beep that you've heard is regarding Lightning, my improvements regarding loop and RTL. We're gonna get Lightning terminal. We were doing all that in previous episode, but yeah, it was still not released. I need to release it, not just do streams. So that's where you want to come after the stream and find refuge from all the craziness that's happening in the world. To get back on Giphy, we didn't upload the best image, so we need to correct that mistake. And once it I need to close this window. Once that happens, we quickly copy the link so that we don't look at Nicholas' face and meme legs, but rather just get the URL, close. Yeah, that zoom in is fantastic. And just replace it here. So okay, this will be when it's paid. And we also need for the background, no, you don't see it, but I'm closing my eyes. Okay, so this is the dance. Go copy. This will be in the payment box. Yes. And finally we have the whole background thing with laying the bricks of code and making centralized entities obsolete, our emperor. So these are all now on Giphy, so we can delete them, and we'll just commit the CSS. Yes, say special Nicholas BTCPayServer Theme, and then word of caution: don't pay the invoice. You don't want to see that. So we push, and yeah, that's now in the repository. So we're gonna update it here. Let's see, where is the repository? We have it here. So let's move this all the way here. Close, and let's open it here. So Rockstar Dev, BTCPay Themes. That was my repository, yes. And here is Nicholas. Go raw. We use the fact we're Rockstar devs. We hijack the whole check, use stuff the way that it's never meant to be used. And now we leave the rainbow kitty. We switch to Nicholas in the invoice and go boom. Boom, not working. Let's see. So which store is this? Satoshi's Bakery. Nicholas. Checkout. Save. Satoshi's Bakery. Okay, let's try new invoice, because there is oh, let's see, Satoshi's Bakery, checkout experience, Rockstar Dev Nicholas. So maybe that was the problem. 5, make sure that proper shop is selected, Satoshi's Bakery. We have $5 and we go invoice, and yes. Thank you, Elon. Thank you, Nicholas. Let's go here. So that was the problem, fixing the header and the theme. So what can we do? We wanted to see thank you, Elon. We see it. So there we go. And Nicholas is dancing. So one thing that I'm seeing here is like, I would love this to be bigger. So what I can do, I can say, okay, background size is not 120. Let's do 350. And we also upload that. We say background to 350. Loch Ness, to scare the Loch Ness monsters. Loch Ness, is that right? Somebody needs to correct me in comments if it isn't. So with that, now is the question of caching, but that should take a few minutes with the hijack that we're using. It's like 1. Will that work? Reflected within the minutes. We don't have minutes, we're rock stars. We need to do everything right away. So let's go faster. Back, Stoster's Bakery. And we really need to do it faster because it's already an hour. It will be another Sunday coding with Rockstar already in the books. But what can I do when time flies by, when we're spending it together? I can never get a chance to do everything I want. But there we go. Thank you, Nicholas. All the dancing, everything. And yes, we said that we don't want to pay, but let's go. We're brave. We are we can take a look at that image for a few seconds. And this is one option that I know how many people know about. Spoke with pavlenex on that, because you can, like, here you have payment link, and you even have a title that's like BIP21 payment link, and our wallet in here actually has like paste BIP21 link. Boom, everything is filled for you, and then you say sign with hot wallet because I'm crazy. I mean, I'm not crazy. This is testnet, and I love hot wallet for testing, so that's why I keep it on this server. Okay, good. The image is cut off, but I guess you get the point. Like, can be a smaller image here. However, we will not do the special zoom on this episode and on this stream. Like, the GIF is already there, so if anybody can't find it and needs it, let me know. Like, I'll tweet it out. Start the party. And also, yeah, I guess see you next week, because what we will be doing next week will not be so, you know, meme focused. It will be uppercase batch 32. Fix this. No, and hence I won't fix it. I need to I need to switch to batch 32. So on Tuesday I'm talking also with Nicholas Cook's pavlenex, and the situation is currently that we're just waiting on Ledger. Zeus, thanks. Full noted, thanks. We're only waiting on Ledger, but even in Ledger, like, I think it's copy paste rather than the scan of QR code, because we're only uppercasing in QR code. And we are going to push it, I guess, soon enough. On Tuesday we'll decide exactly when, so we can move the ecosystem forward so that everybody's used to batch 32 in QR codes being uppercase, because it's so easier to scan. And if you wonder why, you can read the details here. You can also watch one of the, I think it's episode 1 or 2 with Sunday Coding with Uncle Rockstar, where I went into details. And another thing, yeah, you can all these people in this feed, you can go to their profile, read especially Jones. He's doing a lot on Bitcoin design, so follow him on Twitter, and yeah, you will know why uppercase batch 32. So that's it for this episode. Let me look if there are any final comments for NVK. Oh yeah, for this one with Crocs. Let's hear. No, let's turn on the sound. Are we doing memes or not in this episode? Again. Yeah, with laser eyes. Yeah, if it's Crocs, it must be NVK. You always like with Crocs. But I'm telling you all, this is not NVK, this is Mr. Hodl. This is how he looks. So, mystery solved. Mystery solved. That our gas mask fellow who hodls, he loves playing harmonica, especially from the fridge. So that's it for this week's episode. I hope to see you all back next week. If you have any ideas, anything to present on these streams, let me know. Obviously, over good old chat.btcpayserver.org, I'm always there. If you feel more adventurous, you can come to our Telegram, which is crazy. And I have actually forgot to post the link to this Sunday Coding in Telegram. So see how much care is taken with our Telegram channel. I'm gonna spam them now. Let's see. Sorry that you're always last. Just having fun, So yeah, if you have any ideas for the stream, contact me over either of those two channels. or tweet at me. I'm usually pretty good in following up on tweets where I'm mentioned. If I'm not mentioned, then I just run to do all the other stuff I already picked up. So yeah, next Sunday it's another, as Jones is saying, Rockstar Sunday service, preaching the gospel of Bitcoin and open source, and all of us hanging together and having fun. That's what it's all about. So with that said, see you then. See you on next Sunday, February 28th at 1 p.m. CET. Bye everyone.